Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, so this is one of the craziest things that happened over the weekend. It's Morissette singing with the original singer of
Ko Ng Bumitaw.
There you got it. Sheryn Regis, which is pretty mad because we actually made a comparison-like review a few weeks ago that never actually made it out due to copyright reasons, but where we watch both of their performances live, and then we kind of like put different things together into like what we
delivery intent
and a personal take, because the song is so personal, and it's always interesting to see the original artist, and then the newer arrangement is always something fun, but it happened live together, so let's not freak out too much. Let's watch it.
Yeah, we actually checked Sheryn's version not long ago.
She's so much softer though. Oh my god, this live is... Whoa. What's about that bass?
She was like a mermaid.
She does. Oh. Gusto ko na bumitaw. Woo! Ooh, the vocals.
I like her version a lot. Oh, what the fuck?
Ooh! What a beautiful dress. Actually,
Okay. So this
right.
is, you wanna?
yes.
Okay, go on.
I want to.
Yeah,
Of
go on.
course I want to. So if you listen to Sheryn's chorus, like her taking the chorus, because the verses can be very down to like artistic perspective, like how do you want to communicate with that paint, how you want to portray that open wound sound in your performance. But in Sheryn Regis, her chorus is actually so pulled back. It's so deliberately held. Like she is placing the notes before she sings them, right? She also is working at in a more fragile state of the song. Like the first chorus is more stripped down. There's not so much of like a band accompaniment. There's only vocal layers that probably from the backing vocalists that sounded like live backing vocalists. So you have very little to work to bounce off from, energetically speaking. So you have to be very accurate and sensible to your singing approach. So it's really pulled back. It's really placed. And then Morissette's version, also given into what part of the song she's coming into, it's fuller, it's bigger, and it holds more of that. Instead of like I'm still reeling off of the wound, it feels more like this is a fresh one. This is a fresh wound still bleeding, you know? It has a completely different approach to it.
Well, the funny thing is, like, you know, if you have a look at the lyrics, and, you know, I guess we probably should do this a bit more often because we do have, you know, it's amazing that so many people from all over the world watch. And especially given this song, like, it's become so viral and so many people are speaking about it and stuff. This is actually what that, like, major chorus means. It's a song of... it's kind of like we will have, you know, sometimes when you do covers and stuff like that, you want to have a look at the lyrics, you want to have a look at all the versions that exist of that song, to see each interpretation, and then you want to tell your own story but while still maintaining the essence of the original. And it's like, I already want to let go, but I don't want to let go. That's essentially what the fucking story of this song is. That's why the Broken Marriage Vow is such a genius fucking title for that song.
Because it's holding on to something that is like hugging a cactus.
Well,
you
broken marriage vow. A marriage is for life, essentially, right? But it's broken, so it's the eternal oath you've made in the eyes of God, but you've broken it. That it's fucking genius to have this as the OST.
Correct.
For the new ABS thing. But Sheryn's version, you can actually in Sheryn Regis' version, you can really feel the idea of like, because she drags her notes as well, so it's like, I'm fucking being the cactus that I'm hugging. It's like ripping through everything else.
That's right.
But Morissette's version is like, I'm fighting a battle, but I think I'm gonna end up winning.
Yes, it feels more optimistic. That's right. It feels more optimistic than Sheryn's version.
More empowering, kind of.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, it feels like an empowering song. You're right.
Sí, it's gusto con amo, but I'm still gonna, you know.
It's also the emphasis in the diction. It's so accurately brilliant.
Jesus.
I love those diphonic cages. They're so great.
Everyone really finds those diphonic
little tips,
blemishes, I guess, so impressive. Like,
because they're hard. They're hard to control. Dude.
No, but it's like, yes, they're really hard, right? But that, to me, that's not the most impressive bit about this song.
Oh yeah, correct.
But I've seen it in everyone's like reviews and stuff. Whoa, that was amazing. And it's like, yeah, that's fucking unreal. But it's like, dude, the fucking song is impossible to sing.
That's correct.
You know what I mean? That song is unreal.
They look so good.
Ah. Shout out Sheryn Regis, man, for making this.
Bro, the freaking chills.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love this version.
Oh, nice.
Ooh! What?
They really turned this into a gospel song.
Oh my god!
Oh, mate, do a studio version of this.
Okay, you know what I love about this? You get the best of Sheryn with the best of Morissette. Because obviously, listen, when we heard the original for the first time, it was like, wow, this song is so hard.
But
this song is so heartbroken.
I think Feature Friday Clips has a clip of us doing that. So I would encourage you to go check that out.
Check it out.
It's probably like one of the recent uploads.
Check it out. The cool thing is, like, in her, like I was saying, her version is so like she is really, you're feeling like you're losing the battle, but she's trying very hard, right? Like emotionally speaking. But you get to that climax point right before the key change, where they're like kind of giving up to their pain, kind of thing, and her version goes into this like a falsetto head voice situation that is crazy, right? And he gives you this like, I'm calling out for help, like I desperately need somebody to help me out. It's like she's praying kind of thing, you know. And then in Morissette's version, Adonis' arrangement of this song, shout out to Adonis
the banda. He also has a YouTube channel, so you should subscribe to him.
Check it out,
because he also does reviews as well, and
He
he's
does
actually a
great.
musical genius.
He does great freaking. Oh, his TikTok also linked on the description below.
Quite fun, yeah. His TikTok's quite fun.
He breaks down some of the coolest stuff ever. Again, like I
So
was saying,
if you like Morissette's version, the genius behind that is Adonis.
That's right.
But actually, the person who wrote and composed this fucking thing was Sheryn Regis.
Insane.
Yeah, which is
Insane.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Crazy. Anyways, the point is, back to Morissette, that in her version you have this like empowering, more optimistic approach to I'm gonna let go, right? So I'm definitely gonna let go, even though I don't want to. I'm moving on. This is what the decision I'm making. So her approach to the song, it's so much girthier. So the climax before the key change is also like that, like a cry of triumph rather than a cry for help. So putting the two together, it's like this emotional overflow, right? So like you're a little bit overwhelmed by the whole situation.
You know what?
What an incredible
Well, I'm just
track.
reading here because I didn't know this. Is what is his name? Jonathan Manalo.
Oh, Jonathan Manalo, he's a great composer.
So he didn't he kind of composed it, he produced it, and then they, through speaking to Sheryn, they made the lyrics, because he always had thought of coming out with Ko Ng Bumitaw, like that's the title.
Okay.
But they thought about making it more personal to Sheryn Regis, to her
Right.
story, and
Jonathan Manalo, big shout out.
so she was.
dude.
It seems she was going through a tough time at that time, through like a relationship and stuff. So they thought about making it. So it is Sheryn's story, but Jonathan Manalo is the person who encapsulates it, the magic of it. I think everyone deserves their props. It's a fucking fantastic song,
Insane.
and it's such a cool take. I'm always scared when it comes to this type of songs. Like the same as when like she duetted it with Regine, because when you have such power vocalists,
Beat queens.
yeah, it can come out actually not underwhelming, but quite overpowering, and
Or it can become like a singing contest.
Yeah,
like
and-
you're like it's a singing show off.
that's not what concerts are about. That's not what collaborative efforts are about. However, I'm always so surprised with like because seems Maury's been doing a lot of like duets at the moment. Her ability to adapt and accommodate things as well. There doesn't seem to be any ego involved when you see this kind of duets. It seems more like it's such a privilege. It
It's
seems
like they're paying respects towards one another. It's
and-
such a beautiful thing
and
to
it is
witness.
generational, to a certain extent. Sheryn Regis has been doing this for a longer time, so it is cool to see. It's like a mad tribute, to be able
Yeah.
to sing it live as well. So props to everyone: Jonathan, Sheryn Regis, Morissette, Adonis.
Big shout out to all the team that made this possible as well.
Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the review. It is fucking difficult to review this type of stuff because there's so much involved. But I hope you enjoyed it, and adios.
Goodbye.